course, the other good thing you get if you're drinking 2 or 3 litres of green drink every day is 2 or 3 litres of water, which is, I imagine, the next most important point is proper hydration.
Well, the water is a catalyst. It's the carrier of light or energy. So, I'll take water, let's say, at a pH 9.5, and I'm always conscious of this, and more people are now realizing not only is it important to have clean, purified water, that doesn't have a lot of bacteria in it, but is also energized and alkalized. So
it's 9.5.
Yeah, that's the pH. Yeah, so we're looking at something that's about 500 to 1,000 times more alkalized than our blood. But what happens is when you drink that high alkaline water with the greens, it starts neutralizing the acids of the stomach. And I know that may be strange to hear for most people, because most people think that the stomach's supposed to be acid, but it's not. The ideal pH of the stomach is in the 7s, and it goes up clear up into the 8s. Because it's the wall of the stomach that actually produces the alkaline compounds of sodium bicarbonate, which actually has a pH of about 8.2 to 8.4. So the pH of the stomach when you're eating food actually goes up. A simple test you can do is test your pH of your mouth, which is where the whole process begins.
Yep.
Put some food in there and then test it after, and you'll find the pH goes up, not down. Okay? And that's a very, very important point. If it doesn't go up, then it's kind of like looking at a gas gauge, petrol gauge. You know that if the pH doesn't move up, then you don't have the alkaline reserves. So that's an important point for people to remember. When you're testing your pH, that's a measurement of your alkaline reserves.
Yeah.
Where if you're testing the urine, that is a test for testing the acidity of the tissues. Because the tissues release their acids into the lymph and which go out the pores of the skin or into the blood. And of course, is filtered out through the kidneys, by the kidneys through the urinary tract system. And so, if the pH of the urine is acidic, then you know that the last 24 hours you've been eating a lot of or drinking a lot of acidic foods.
So that's quite a variable.
It's variable for people that have a variety in their diet.
Okay.
If you're very strict alkaline, or what I refer to, we came up with this word many years ago. In fact, we were sitting around a table before Tony Robbins' Master University over in Hawaii, and we were trying to think of a word to describe this whole lifestyle and diet. And it wasn't vegetarianism. That didn't describe it, so we came up with a word called alkalarianism. And someone who actually lived it was an alkalarian. So we actually created a whole new